Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story. This is episode 4 now, I believe, of The Long Road. As you can see, there's been a few changes around here. I'm not gonna go too far that way, but I am recording this intro after the fact, so there's a little extra going on here that you'll see during the episode. Just little spoilers there. So last episode I know was a lot shorter, as it was just a building episode, and a lot of the process was time lapsed. This episode, however, we're gonna get into a lot of exploring, and I think you're gonna like it because we made a lot of good finds out there. We made a lot of progress today, and I'm quite happy with it. But, anyways, I hope you enjoy. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go run off and explore back where we spawned. As we can see, I didn't really explore much. This is where I spawned, like somewhere around here. I didn't really explore much here. I kind of just like followed the river and then went up straight up this way. But I want to kind of see what's in like this whole area. I didn't really look down there like at all. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get do. I just did some inventory management and now I'm going to start running. Now one of the issues I've been having is I've been shooting a lot of B-roll here in this world. And as you can see, this food that I just made is only fresh for 9 hours. So one of the things I didn't really take into account is that while I'm shooting time lapses and stuff, time is passing, and my food is perishing. So that's a bit of an issue for me because, sorry, I need to eat. That's an issue for me because the food that I just made is no longer good. And I only just made it for myself like maybe a few hours ago in terms of playtime. But just because I spent so much time in the world shooting B-roll, all that time has still passed. I've probably spent a week in game just shooting B-roll, if not more. I don't even know, to be honest with you. It was probably closer to a month in game just shooting B-roll. There's a bear over there. I'm gonna avoid that. So what I did is I made a copy of this world in creative, and that's where I've been shooting my B-roll now. Avoid that bear. He's not gonna drop any good food for me anyways. So I'm gonna let you guys know if I see anything interesting. I'm just gonna run back towards spawn and check it out, but I'll cut back if there's anything interesting. Well, that was easy. I'll carve this guy up real quick. Get a little bit of meat in our bodies. Copper! Also, I just heard something up here. Gotta check that out. Sounded like another one of those. Nice. Sounded like another ox or something. What we got? Cherry tree. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I don't really know how to do anything with the fruit yet, so we're just gonna leave that. I don't know. I don't want to like destroy the tree. If I can get cuttings and stuff off of it, I don't know. Leave that. Woo! Exterminated the whole family. I'll just take those pelts and that meat. Okay, so this is basically where I spawned, somewhere in this general area. I remember I spawned near this trader. Pretty close anyways. I don't know exactly where. But somewhere in this area. Let's see what he's got. Anything good? I think this is a luxuries trader? Yeah, so probably nothing I need to buy right now. But he does have a bed here. A resonator, 33 gears. Cool. So a new sword. Okay, that's cool for 27 gears. Aristocratic mantle. And so some clothes, some jewelry. So yeah, nothing I need for him. But what can I sell him? Anything I have? Silver ingots. He's not buying anything that I have to sell. So all right, what time we got? 1500. So we're gonna come back here to sleep tonight. So we can stay out here a bit longer. This is fresh for 4 more hours. Two percent of a serving. Okay, that's cool. That like if you're not all that hungry, you don't eat the whole bowl. So much like getting my money's worth out of this bowl. Too bad I really let a lot of it go. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was a horse. It just looked weird. Let's follow this river down and see what we can find. What we got? Rye. We'll take the seeds. Okay, no seeds. More ruins. Ooh, we got a vessel. A tool vessel. What do we got? I don't need this rock. Shovel, 2 shovels. Okay. Let's replace the shovel that I have. Let's dig under. See if there's anything cool under here. Doesn't look like there's going to be. Alright, I'm starting to get pretty good at that. Let's take a dig. I think that storm might be coming our way. Hard to tell. Alright, doesn't look like there's gonna be anything under this one. There's a couple traders over there, a little caravan. What we got? A seed vessel. Okay, okay, that's good. What do we got? Onion seeds, okay. We don't need extra dirt. Oh, just a bunch of onion seeds. Aged polished rock. Cool. There's some bony soil here. I think yeah, we're gonna take that bony soil. I think we'll get rid of these bushes and all of this extra dirt that we don't need. We're gonna start taking bony soil because we can pan for it for some pretty cool stuff. Arrowheads, tool heads from different metals. Even stuff that we could just sell to the treasure hunter guy would be good. Alright, don't look like there's gonna be much under here. Let's just check on this side real quick. Let's go right here. Nothing under there. Check the next set of ruins. Ooh. Okay. It looks like there might be something underground to this section. Ooh, some other kind of seed. What do we got? Pumpkin seeds. Okay. Cool. Oh, I like what I see. Okay. So this is good. This is really good, actually. But also, not the most helpful thing, because I have no inventory space. We'll have to sacrifice some stuff in our inventory. Is this still good? Let's just do it. Jesus. Fresh for less than an hour. Just eat the last of our food while we have it. So, I want to make sure I can get out of here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, if need be. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go check out those traders and see if they have a bed. And if they do, we'll sleep through the night and come back here in the morning. Hopefully somebody's got a bed. Oh, it's just one trader, just 2 carts. Okay, he does have a bed. So we're gonna use that. Alright, so we slept as long as we could. Only a couple hours for 2 in the morning. So 21% spoiled on this. But I wonder what happens if I eat it. Anyways. Like I'm not hungry, so I'm not really eating any of that. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna toss out this raw bush meat because we have all this other meat. We really don't need that raw bush meat. I'm gonna combine that. Can I break these rusty gears? First of all, why haven't I not talked to this guy yet? Agriculture supplier. That's really cool. Some tree seeds, parsnips, flax seeds. That's huge. But he only has 2 of them and they're kind of expensive. A purple cooking pot. Very cool. Agriculture. Can't break those. Okay, that's fine. I figured as much. Let's go back to those ruins. What am I looking at up there? Ah, runes first. Runes first. I think it was these ones. No, it wasn't these. Oh, it was. Alright. So the reason I really liked what I saw down here... Let me break this real quick. That's wood, so we probably want an axe for it. Alright, so the reason I really liked what I saw down here is... Okay, metal scraps. I saw an aged torch holder, which makes it so that the torches that are placed inside of it do not burn out. There it is, right here. It won't burn out, which is really good because it's just an everlasting light source. Also, this bed is going to be this. Oh, it's broken. May shatter if broken, can be repaired. So if I get glue, let's mark this. If I get glue, I can come back here and get this bed. But this will definitely take right now. So maybe we'll just replace this shovel. Okay. Okay. Let's just break this. Okay. There we go. Got the torch holder. There's a bit more to this too. Oh, okay, okay. So, good news. Oh, it's cracked. These all gonna be cracked. Yeah, they are. So there's a whole bunch of cracked vessels here I can take. Granite, dry stone. I can't take them, but I don't have the inventory space. So we'll definitely be coming back to this ruin. But I think once I get more inventory space, probably. For sure. What is this? A large aged book stand. So we'll be coming back here with some glue, because these are cool. I really like these too. Come back here with some glue. Fix this up. Alright. And then there's some other stuff over here. Some bonus oil. This one's got a lot of bonus oil. Lots of people died here, I guess. And then let's see if there's anything underneath. Nope, nothing underneath. This one was like a staircase. Oh, that's where we were just working. Alright, and then I was looking at something a minute ago. I was like, what was that I was looking at? What was it? I think it was like down the river. So I came out of that. Oh, there it is. There was like a flag or something. Let's go check that out. Treasure hunter banner. So I guess this is a treasure hunter. Is there a gate to get in here? I can only assume there's a gate. There it is. How long is this? 21 hours on the thing. Alright, so he is the treasure hunter. I can buy some broken armor. Okay, so he buys and sells these scrolls. So if I sell them, I'll only get around 40, 50 gears for the one that I have, which I found while I was adventuring as well. I could buy a puppy for 14 gears. Very cool. Anyways, I found one of these guys. I think it was the Chinese one. Or, yeah, it was either Chinese or this one. So, will you stop talking? I'm trying to talk to you, thank you. So, I think it was this one that I bought, or that I found anyways. So, if I was to sell it to him, I'd only get 49 gears, and he wants me to buy it at 185, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Oh, what else he got? Hussar. Alright, nothing I really care to buy from him, but let's mark him. Treasure hunter. But he's got a cooking pot here. We're gonna go ahead and cook our meat. Oh, I can't use his cooking pot, and I think I just. I think it just deleted my meat. Oh no, it's here. I can't use his stuff. I guess I could use his bed though. 8.5 hours on that bed. Alright, let's keep moving. If I want to sleep while I'm out here, I'll use him, I suppose. There's a ton of stuff out here. Look at all this. These are all like ruins and stuff. Something huge up this way. Let's go check this out. Okay. We got some ruins that go down. Pretty cool. A little tomb. Oh. Very cool. A whole bunch of rot in here. I can take this. A deformed human skull. A ruined knife. Usable clutter. Okay. I think we're going to take this. We're going to put some stuff in here. What is this? We'll put our metal parts in there. We'll put our bony soil in. Why don't we just put a whole bunch of stuff in here. And then I can... Oh, there's another ruined torch holder. Ancient torch holder, whatever. Yeah, aged torch holder. So let me just put a bunch of stuff in here. And then I can come back for this and bring it... Children's toy. And I can bring it with me back home. So this was a good find. Definitely coming back to this. Red, we'll go with gold. We're going to call this copper vessel. That's what I said it was. Storage vessel copper. Because what I can do now, I have a bit more inventory space. Pick this up. Put it up top. Put it right there. Let me dig around a little bit. See if there's manacles. May shatter if broken. See if there's anything good down here. Oh, it's like a little pony. Cool. Very good find. I'm very pleased with this. A little bit more storage. Bunch of ruined torch holders. Bunch of bony soil. Alright, we got that marked. Let's go up and check out our stuff up here. It's 38% spoiled, so I can still eat it. I think I can still eat it until it's 100% spoiled, to be honest with you. Oh, our inventory is almost full again. Let me just go back and throw some more stuff in here. Some more bony soil. Looks like we got something. Wow, to break through this shelf. A seed vessel. Let's break through that. We got more... Ooh, rice seeds. Okay. A large crate for pottery. Okay. What else we got in here? Food vessel. We got some flax grain. Okay. Don't necessarily need the flax grain. I'll take it for now, but if it comes down to the inventory space, I'll toss that. More seeds. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Let's see. Dry stones. Soybeans. Okay, we don't have soybean seeds. Cool. What's all this? Oh, nice. Nice big flax deposit. Whole bunch of traders here. Let's see what we got. First of all, let's mark this. Trader Village. Nobody in here. Kind of cool treasure chest though. Like a little village. Alright. A treasure hunter. Anything I can sell him? Some bread. Greenwich armor. 103 experience, okay. Oh, if I can buy the Viking stuff. 182 gears. You're out of your damn mind. Agriculture. Survival goods. Okay, this is a guy I like. What can I sell him? Some charcoal, poncho, armor, bows. Better spear for 10 gears. That's cheap. 5, two-handed. Oh, so the black bronze is better. It's all the same, but it does it's got 600 durability, whereas the tin bronze only has 500. Which is funny because the black bronze spear is a little cheaper. Very cool. Don't need a sling. Okay, let's check the pickaxes. 450 durability versus 550. So it looks like black bronze is just better overall. And for some reason, 10 gears. Okay, no, it's a bit more. It is more expensive for him. Okay. He's got a bit in here. Alright, so if I do need to spend the night here, I can. Did I talk to this guy already? We got treasure hunter. Jeez, you guys are so loud. Hang on. We got treasure hunter, agriculture, and survival goods. Let me just write that down. I can see who's out here. Alright, what else we got around here? Let's go out there. Looks like there's something big out there. I have a lot of inventory space. Gonna have to run home soon. I think what we'll do is we'll spend the rest of the day out in this area. Rye. We'll spend the rest of the day out in this area. We'll sleep in that bed. And then in the morning, we'll start our walk back. Because I don't want to get caught out at night. Walking back there with that pot. Because it's heavy and I'm slow with it. Let me check if there's anything cool under here. Yeah, there's got to be something here. I'll start with this one since it's already half buried. Let's just break in here and give it a look-see. A large crate. Can I carry this? Oh wow, some copper here too. I don't think I really need to be coming out all this way for copper, but you never know. I just dig a hole to throw this stuff in real quick. I don't want to break this this crate because this would be cool to have. Forage vessel. Oh, I think that's fire clay. It's one turnip. I can't use one turnip. 9 fire clay. Okay, not much, but that's fine. Broken anvil. Okay, nothing really good in here except for that fire clay. Fire clay is huge. Let's get back to that trader outpost. We're gonna want to sleep through the night here soon. So it is currently 1900 at night. Almost 2000. It's about 8 o'clock at night. We will hang out here for the night, and then I'm gonna. Oh, there's my vessel. I'm gonna take this vessel, and we're gonna walk our happy butts back home. We got a really good haul. Who had the bed? Was it you with the bed? So we'll go over the spoils of everything I got when I get back. Alright, it's gonna be a slow trek back. Hopefully I can swim with this thing. I bet you I can. Alright. Let's test if we can swim real quick. Okay, we can. That is really good news. Because I can actually just follow this river. And this is a lot faster. Alright guys, so we have made it back, and I don't know if you guys have seen because I don't know if I'm going to, how much of that trek back I'm going to edit out. It took the better part of the day to get back home. But I was able to use the river's current to help me get home faster. So, pro tip, if you're carrying something heavy home and you have the rivers mod installed, go ahead and use those river currents and they will get you home faster. Let's take a look at my haul. So first of all, we have this very nice new ornate vessel. Let's take a look inside. So you have some seeds, flax seeds, a couple skulls here. Don't know what to do with those, really. Got a hide from some things I killed along the way. A few hides, bunch of rot, metal parts, and a whole ton of bony soil. 39 pieces of bony soil. Not only that, but we also managed to get ourselves some blue-gray clay, which is, I'm realizing, not fire clay. I totally thought this was fire clay. Okay, we'll give it a try, see what we can make with that. But what I'm really excited about is these aged torch holders. So these are going to allow us to light up our home until we get the lanterns. These are going to be a really good way to light the house without having to worry about them burning out. I'm going to put one out here as well so I can see what I'm doing out here. Let's just put it here for now. Oops. That first. There you go. Break that. Alright, cool. So I'm going to do some inventory management, put some of this stuff away in its proper place, and I'll see you guys back here shortly. Alright guys, I am back. So I went ahead and planted a whole bunch of more seeds that I got, and then dug out these holes here. What I'm going to do is craft a bucket, which is made with a coil of rope and some boards, just like this. And then we're going to go over to the lake that way and fill it up with water. And actually what we're going to do, just real quick, I got a little spot there, make a water source there. So I'm going to get these crops to have a steady source of water so that they stay moist and they actually grow all the time. So now, that should be a source block. Yeah. So if you're pressing the sprint key when you place these, it becomes a source block. Now, let's see. That might take some time to update, but I think this is going to start moisturizing the soil around. I really hope so. We'll check we'll check back in on this soon. Because yeah, it has not rained here in a little while. Just put this bucket down there. Yeah, so these are done. These are all just pelts now. Very cool, very cool. Oh, this one is not. These are not done. This one's done. All of those animals I killed, they did give me some nice pelts. Their meat was expired before I got back home. We will have to go and do some more hunting. So, something I saw was that you could make the fire clay, and it required lime and like any other clay. So like the red clay that I have will work. So, and I think lime is just made by grinding. Oh, so I need the actual rocks. By grinding any stones. So, do I have any rocks? No, I just have gravel. So I'll have to go get some rocks. And then we also need to make a chisel. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time to craft a few more molds. Because we have these two molds, but I want to have molds for the other items as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Actually, real quick, I am going to go ahead and make myself a chisel and one more item. Because, we'll take... We're going to make ourselves a chisel because that quern required a chisel. And I want one anyways. So we're going to heat up a couple of these ingots here. So we went ahead and made a copper chisel, which is going to be required to make that quern, and our copper knife because I'm tired of my knife constantly breaking. We have here a falx blade mold and a shovel mold. And I think what we're going to do, we do have a few more molds to make, so we're going to finish those because it is currently about midnight, a little after midnight, so we're just going to go ahead and spend our time finishing these up. Alright, so I got all the molds I want. I'm realizing I also want to grab a lot of this grass to fire these up. However, I really don't want to do that with just my knife, so I'm going to make one more thing. I'm going to make a scythe. Alright, so it is 4 in the morning. I'm gonna go out and collect all that grass. Okay, that was a little bit of a lag spike there. Oh, nobody sneaks up on me again. Yeah, that's just so much better. Alright, so we got those firing. That's good news. Be able to make some more stuff here soon. Once those are done, I'm going to take not the rest of it, some more of my copper here and smelt it down. And I'll use these new molds as well as make some more ingots to get some new copper items. Alright, we should probably take a few minutes to go hunting. What time we got? It's 11 in the morning, so we should probably take some time to go hunting. Get some real food before food starts getting scarce. It is currently August 5th, so it's still early August. We got a little while before winter really hits us, but I'd rather not wait till it's here to start getting some of our crock pots filled. Away. Alright, and so while that cooks, one of the things I wanted to do today was start a little cellar going down, because our food will last longer in a cellar. Check on that, make sure we're not wasting any wood. Almost there. I'll pull this out. Then we go plant this rye, which needs, it says N, which is what? I got K, N right here. We'll plant it on the far side. What else is all this? Oh, this is all rye. We'll plant it right here. So I'll save the cellar for tonight. What I'm going to do is go check on... Oh, I should have actually checked the moisture real quick. Let me check the moisture levels of all my dirt. Yeah, this all looks much better. 75% is much better than 0%. And these are pretty much already almost grown, so that's great. This is all 50%. So 75% is up against 50% is in there. So curious if okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to expand the water out to cover the whole thing here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I don't see anything that shouldn't be a source block. Whatever. So what I'm gonna do right now, since that's all wet, moist, I'm gonna run down here and grab some. I'm gonna relieve some stone out of the wall down here. So the way that we can do this, in order to get stone, we have to relieve it. So I have the quarry mod installed, but I don't really know how to use it very well yet. So for now, this is what we gotta do. The way that we do this is typically you'd start from the top. And I think once I break, I don't know, there's like probably an optimal way to do this, but I just don't really know. It's floating, and if you want the full like stone, once you break all the rocks surrounding it so that it would essentially be floating, it falls off in its whole like block form. So once I break this, there you go, I got that full block. Alright, so I only needed 3 of those rocks to make a quern. So I'm hearing a lot of noises out here. Oh, it was calm earlier, now it's medium. So hearing a lot of noises out here, so I'm gonna go back inside. Crystal hammer, the stones, and 2 sticks. We'll cut in. These will turn into crushed granite. Maybe it can't be like up against something. Now some people are saying that you gotta put items in there that are grindable, so maybe that isn't naturally grindable. Let me try. This is like bone. So let me see. Okay, so those rocks just are not grindable. What happens if you grind the bone? You get bone meal, which turns... Oh! It's fertilizer. Or best for pea. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. So I still don't have a way to get the limestone that I need to make the fire clay. But see, I have 17 of these fibers here. So let's see. It's 4 of these to make flax fibers. So now I have 4 flax fiber. Let's see what these are used for. So I know that they're used for the pouch, which I have 1 piece of linen, small sack, 1 piece of linen, and 1 piece of flax pine. Need a little bit more flax, a little bit more. All right, now let's get back down to work in our cellar. Alright, so this should be considered a cellar, I believe. So it should extend the life of anything we put down there. So this rice grain is fresh for 2.4 years, and these turnips are good for 23 days here. Let's put them down in the cellar. And now it's good for 5.9 and 5.8 years, and then 56 days. So it has doubled the lifespan of our food, which is really good. Okay, so it's fresh for 7 days in there, and it's fresh for 5 days in there. So what about if I put it down low? Pressure 18 days down here. Really good. That just solved a lot of our problems. Does that make a difference? 19 days. Okay. So wait, having the door open versus having the door closed makes a difference. So if you leave the door open to your cellar, you will you'll run out of food. Or your food will spoil faster, I should say. Very interesting. Cellar will expand out to give us more storage space as well. But for now, I just wanted to get something going that will keep our food good for a longer period of time. Let's see, are these good? No, 78% good. Okay, so yeah, you see this is red. That means it is not considered a room. Now I'm curious if it's because of those. So what I'm going to do, I wonder if those trapdoors are not retaining the heat. So what we're going to do is just plug these up. And we'll do that again. Okay, so the trapdoors are what's breaking it. So the trapdoors definitely do not retain heat. Which is fine right now, but for the winter, I will have to definitely figure something out for that. What I'll probably do is make some windows, which means I need to start collecting some quartz. So one of the things I want to do here in the near future is do a little bit of caving. Now, I want to make rope ladders in order to do that, because those are just superior to other ladders. For a number of reasons. Well, these are actually pretty easy to make. You just need lots of ropes. So, let's go out and check my cattails. If those are growing at all. Okay, so these are growing. And another reason why we want cattails, and I really should get some more too. Another reason why we want these is to make skeps, because it's about time for us to get some bees going. So what we need is we need to make the skeps, and we need to find bees, which I found some out that way. Oh, some deer there. And we need to plant flowers around the beehive so that they populate the skep. Once it's populated, I can pick the skep up and bring it home into my own little bee area. So we're gonna go over here, we're gonna collect more of these cattails. Alright, so I spent some time gathering all these roots for the cattails. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna plant them. Alright, got all those planted, and I got a little over a stack of cattails now. So it was here, and then I think it was like this. Yeah. So it's quite a few cattails for a skep. So I know I saw some bees on the coastline. Yep, down there. We'll go place this. Put some flowers on the way there. I think I see them over here. Yeah, all these little particles are the bees. And their beehive is in there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So, let's place the skep here. Let's get a bunch of these. Alright, I think that's enough. Now, nearby flowers one. I think this takes some time to update. I got a little update eventually, and it will see all the new flowers placed around it. Population size is 4. That's okay. We'll come back here maybe tomorrow and check on the status of those bees. Oh, hey, look at this. high fertility soil. Let's see how much we got here. One piece? You gotta be kidding me. That is such a troll. Just put it like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's 9. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what we'll do is put skeps here, 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 and then we'll do a main skep in the center because we want to make sure that there's always a skep that we don't ever harvest from. That way it stays populated. Well, let's just do one on each side as well. There we go. Now, it'll be our little honey area. So, let's put our flowers in. And we are officially out of flowers. You get away from my house. Oh. You spawned in here? Probably from my basement. Huh. This is a problem. Alright. We'll take this aged torch holder. I don't absolutely need it outside right now. And we'll light up down here. Alright, well, maybe these guys will give me a little bit of flex. Oh. Wasn't there one more? There he is. Oh. One more. One more to kill. Come back here. There we go. One piece. Oh, look at the fireflies. Very cool. Okay, well, we're gonna go to sleep. Let's put this. I'm gonna do some inventory management first, and then we're gonna go to sleep. Alright. It's currently daytime, and it is a very high rift activity day. That's unfortunate. So, I think what it's going to be time for us to do today, then, is a little bit of homework. Got some granite cobblestone here, some granite dry stone, and a whole bunch of rocks. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a fireplace. Let's start off with our forge area. Making that look a little nicer. Since we got our chisel here, let me press my stuff away real quick. Get a little bit more inventory room. I don't need this. It's level 2 in survival skill. Oh, let's take a look at this. I'll mess with that a bit more later. Let's get to work on what we actually want to work on. First of all, let's move this because I don't want anything happening to it. Alright, so now that we've got this made, we're going... Ooh, hang on. This one. We're going to start chiseling it out. So now, I got a hammer. We're ready to start chiseling. So, miss the hammer and the offhand. Okay. Now, I can start chiseling this block. What I'm going to do is just break out. So, let me go ahead and just chisel all these. I do want to leave that there, just so that the fence still connects. I don't want to make any gaps, of course. Alright everybody, that's just gonna about do it for me. I really like the way this came out. I think it looks a lot better than it did, for sure. I think that there's still some things I could do to improve on it, such as up top there, doing something to figure out how to make that connect so that the wood connects up to the chimney instead of going right into that big stone block up top there. Apparently my chin is itchy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode, or this episode, whenever it is you're watching. And we'll see you in the next one.